Hi everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for August 25th through August 31st, 2019. Going to be starting with earth signs this week. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook or Instagram or book private readings, that information is listed in the description box below. Also, I'll be posting timestamps for the elements, but if you guys can post them for the signs, that would help greatly. Thank you and much appreciated. Taurus, what does Taurus need to hear? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I can't stress enough that if this does not resonate for your sun sign, make sure to check your Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sometimes those will resonate more. Spirit's trying to reach everybody. So like I said, sun signs may not resonate. What does Taurus need to hear, please? Okay, we have the situation will improve, Taurus. So let's see where this goes with the tarot cards. The situation will improve. Interesting. We already have a few that popped out, so all right. Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. These all came out at once. What is the most important message, please? Most important message here. Most important message for Taurus, please. Okay, so we have the Hierophant in your card, Taurus, the most important message. A lot of times this pops up when you're going through a spiritual type of lesson, a relationship-based lesson, a law-based lesson. This could deal with legal matters. It could deal with a family situation, as it does represent traditional things like marriages. But many of times the Hierophant represents a teacher, someone who comes into your life to teach you, to help you grow and evolve. You could be serving as a teacher to somebody. For others of you, this could be definitely a relationship matter improving. So let's take a look, because the Hierophant is a 5 and 5s deal with challenges. So whatever challenging you're going through right now, the situation will improve. Even if this is representing an ending for some of you and you're going through a difficult period, if you have been through an ending, this is about the situation improving. It is about moving towards smoother times. So we have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. Someone here went through a difficult period with the Ten of Swords. You could have felt betrayed. This could have been anything involving a friendship, but some lesson in your life where you felt betrayed. Somebody betrayed you with the Ten of Swords. You went through a difficult ending where you had to release something or someone, but the Ten of Swords also talks about improvement. It speaks of the clouds parting, the sun shining through. Knight of Swords, there could have been some communication here, or communication that is happening this week, Taurus. The Knight of Swords can represent speaking your truth. So if there is some unfinished business for some of you, maybe you felt like you hadn't expressed yourself, it took time for you to really figure out what you needed to say. This is air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. If this was dealing with somebody in the past with that energy, maybe there was fighting going on, this is about improvement here. So for some of you, there will be this improvement in a current situation or improvement from a situation in the past. And we have the Ace of Pentacles, so new beginnings, new offers, and new opportunities with the Ace of Pentacles. This is solid. So whatever left your life, whatever was not meant for you, even if it felt like it was ripped from you, this is creating new space, new energy with the Ace of Pentacles. So as the Hierophant, this can represent a solid opportunity. Maybe your relationship, maybe job. And because it is Pentacles, and this can represent a foundation, a new solid foundation. Maybe for some of you, you felt betrayed in the past by this person, but you are rebuilding trust. So I just want to take a quick look at that Ten of Swords energy. What is this Ten of Swords for Taurus, please? Definite communication with the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords really blasts through It is a warning sometimes to be careful of how you speak. It is about being blunt, but also being tactical. 10 of Swords, please. Just being tactical in the energy that you give out. 10 of Swords for Taurus. Yeah, someone here, this is a defensive energy. This is about standing up for yourself. So maybe for some of you, there is a need here to stand up for yourself. The 9 of Wands is that wounded warrior energy, where it feels like you're in such a difficult position. Is this ever going to end? For some of you, there needs to be communication here. Communication could solve the issue. So if you're holding back or someone else is holding back, this is about speaking truth, being blunt. This will help the situation to improve, Taurus. All right, Taurus, moving on to Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Virgo need to hear, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. August 25th through the 31st. What guidance does the sign of Virgo need? Virgo, we have it's up to you. All right, Virgo, so the it's up to you card. For some of you, there may be a need to take action here to resolve a situation, put energy forth into something. Something here is depending on you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What does Virgo need to hear, please? All right, 3 fell out. Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. What is the most important message? All right, 3 of Wands, the most important message. The 3 of Wands is about change coming in. It is about transformation. For some, it is about situations dissolving. I feel like there is a new energy here coming in for you, Virgo, but for some reason, it's up to you. So you may need to take control and take the reins in something here in order for something to proceed forward, because with the 3 of Wands, 3s bring changes and transformation, but it's something that is in the works. It is something that is on the horizon. So it hasn't quite happened yet, but this is an energy of very soon. Wands represent fire energy, and it represents momentum. A situation gaining momentum and energy with the 3 of Wands here as the most important message. So then we have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and Queen of Cups. All water energy. So this can be an extremely emotional situation, something filled with a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. Also something that requires some kind of change. So it's up to you. If there needs to be communication, action taken, this week it is up to you, Virgo, to take the reins. The Ace of Cups represents the possibility of a new beginning. It represents new energy coming in. It can be, for some, new energy entering an old situation. But with the Ace of Cups, it is about emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness. Maybe for some, an offer. If it's up to you, Virgo, it is about making that offer. The Knight of Cups brings in communication. This is a gift of abundance here, emotional abundance, but it's up for you to take it. Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Knight of Cups can be a date. It can be an offer. It can be something even on the creative side. So something that you're pouring a lot of emotion into. This could be some kind of project that you're working on, something with career or a love relationship. Something that is very deep and emotional to you, though. And then we have the Queen of Cups energy. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, whether it's male or female, but this energy is somebody who's very caring, loving, supportive, emotional. So let's clarify this. Knight of Cups energy. It may be up to you to make a move, especially if this is involving something like a date, a first move, or something like that. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups for Virgo. Knight of Cups for Virgo, please. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. So you need to take action on something, Virgo. This is about taking action with the Ace of Swords. Major clarity. There could be some clarity coming to you about a situation, something that you have deep emotions tied to, something you're passionate about, but this is about gaining clarity. If this is a new situation with two aces here, this is a strong message about victory in the situation. So it is something that is going to be solid with the Ace of Cups, because this is a gift from the universe. This is a gift that you can decide whether or not to take, and that'll change your life path here. But with the Ace of Swords too, it can be about speaking truth. So there could be some communication here. Truth needs to be spoken. The situation needs to be transformed, and it is something very deep and emotional, Virgo. So pretty intense. But Virgo, yeah, definitely it is up to you to take control, take the reins, go for it. That message there is definitely to go for it. All right, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to hear? August 25th through the 31st. The sign of Capricorn. Capricorn, interesting. The same card that Taurus has, the situation will improve. So maybe for some of you Taurus or Capricorns, you've got either or in your chart. Let's take a look, see what the tarot has to say. But again, the situation will improve. So it may just be a matter of time and effort, divine timing. What does Capricorn need to hear, please? The 25th through the 29th of August. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Capricorn. Definitely something you have been waiting on for some time. The Seven of Pentacles is a very good omen for reaping the rewards that you deserve after putting in a lot of hard work. What is the most important message here, please? Most important message for Capricorn for the spread. All right, so we have two as the most important message, the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So there could be something that you've been putting a lot of thought into with the Seven of Cups. It can represent some type of confusion about a matter. You could have been faced with several different options in your life, and whatever option that you decide to choose is going to lead you down a particular path here with the Seven of Cups. So it is about choosing the right option for you. This needs to be a heart-based decision, as it is Cups. So a heart-based decision, especially with the Knight of Cups. This is definitely a heart-based decision. What is it that you're passionate about? What brings you happiness? What brings love in for you? Okay, so whether it's romantic or just something else that you're very passionate about, Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Maybe there is some confusion as to how to go about a situation, and you need to make some kind of effort here in this. Some honest communication. So we have the Six of Cups, the Chariot, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Six of Cups, this could be something definitely from the past or somebody from the past. The Six of Cups can represent children for some. It can also represent soulmate energy. So there can be some soulmate stuff going on here. Soulmate, twin flame. We'll definitely clarify, but with the Six of Cups, sometimes it is about reverting back to when you were a child, when you were carefree, and using that energy to help you move forward in life. When we get older, when we become adults, we go through certain traumas, certain things that affect us in how we move forward, creates fear in us. So it is about using that childlike energy. The Chariot, gaining control and victory. This is a very external energy with the Chariot. Also represents the sign of Cancer, your opposite sign. So your 7th house energy with Cancer. Dealing with love, relationships, and partnerships, whether it's business or love. But it is about really taking the reins here and putting a lot of force into something. So it's a very external energy, a lot of force. With the Chariot, it is about using both sides, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, using a strong spiritual type of energy, but also being very practical, so balancing both. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever's coming up here for you, whatever you've been waiting on, something that needs to improve or resolve is going to be happening. I do want to take a look at the Six of Cups energy. Six of Cups. So you could be hearing some news about victory this week, or this can be you really taking the action to improve a situation. Yeah, there's some deep ties to something to the past. Very emotional. The moon is Pisces type energy. There's fear here. Fear about maybe something that happened to you in the past, or fear surrounding somebody from the past. There could be fear on whether or not you're achieving something or winning in a situation. Let's take a look at this Chariot card. Maybe this is something financial that you've put a lot of effort into, a lot of risk into. I want to take a look at the Chariot. But I really feel like here you're moving forward and it's happening fast. Yeah, King of Swords, communication, moving forward. So you may be hearing something this week about something that you have been waiting on for quite some time. Maybe it's an answer to something. There could have been some confusion surrounding this around somebody else or something else, but you should be hearing from somebody. So if this resonates with you, you should expect some kind of communication to come through. King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So there can be action taken here to improve something from either side, or maybe you're hearing some news and something's improving. This could be dealing with your foundation, money, work, job. Something could have happened in the past that really was traumatic for you, and there's been a lot of fear putting into it. But release that fear, use your intuition and your inner child's energy. Keep your head up, definitely. Changes afoot, Capricorn. Just know that you are being protected, and everything within divine timing. Timing is a way to protect you. When something's meant for you, it will happen. It's all in good timing. All right, moving on to water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What does Cancer need to hear? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. August 25th through August 31st for the sign of Cancer, please. Nice, Cancer. You have success. All right, so far signs are getting the same type of energy. We do have that new moon in Virgo coming up, so there can definitely be something coming to a culmination and new beginnings happening here for many of the signs. Plus that Virgo energy is your third house of communication, Cancer. All right, let's take a look. What does Cancer need to hear, please? August 25th through the 31st. What does Cancer need to hear? All right, something you've been putting energy into. What else does Cancer need to hear, please? You want to talk about success, Cancer? Six of Wands energy, success. Something that you need to put some energy into. You need to push for maybe here, Cancer. Seven of Wands can be a defense type energy. Maybe standing up for yourself, speaking your truth. But you've got to push for something here. What is the most important message? Yeah, we have King of Swords is the most important message. So that is about possibly speaking your truth, possibly some kind of communication. It's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, air energy. This can be standing your ground about something and really standing up for yourself and speaking your truth, especially with the Seven of Wands. But you may have come to some decision that you know you need to move forward with, because we've got this Wands energy and it is about putting energy or action into something. So there is some action here going on. Choices, decisions, clarity, a well thought out decision with the King of Swords. So with that Seven of Wands energy, there is a push for something that you're passionate about. What's interesting is we have the Seven of Wands and then we have the Six of Wands. So obviously with the seven coming after the six, now the Six of Wands deals with success. It deals with being noticed for doing something, feeling success, not caring about what anyone else thinks or feels here. So there may be a need here for you to defend yourself when truly you don't really have to. I think the whole point of this is basically to say, make a choice based from the heart. What is it that makes you happy? What makes you feel joyful with the Three of Cups? Speak your truth about it, but there is no need to over defend yourself or constantly defend yourself. You may be feeling like there is, but whatever the situation is, this is your business. So do what's best for you, because the Three of Cups is about a celebration, about feeling happy. Now, there could be a situation involving three people here, if that is a matter, or something involving friends, acquaintances. So let's take a look. I want to look at this King of Swords, but there's a sense of victory here. Achievement, feeling on top of your game. So success in whatever it is you're striving for. Let's take a look at the King of Swords energy for Cancer. Yeah, we have Page of Pentacles. So a solid offer, solid communication, something that is going to bring about change, something that's going to help build a foundation here. And let's take a look at the Seven of Wands energy real quick. Seven of Wands for Cancer, please. Interesting. We have the Five of Swords and we have the Eight of Cups. So there is definitely some kind of conflict here with the Five of Swords. Now, this could involve other people, but this could also involve some type of inner conflict, but something that you need to walk away from. This energy could also be if you've been over defensive in building walls around you, and you're doing this because there's fear. It's an ego type situation where ego is taking over. There's a need to leave that behind and trust the situation, because this is bringing success. We have double success here. So I would say this is strongly speaking to whoever it is here that is feeling fear about a situation, maybe feeling like you've needed to defend yourself, defend your home, defend your resources, defend whatever it is. There's a need to leave that behind. It's about dropping the sword, leaving that type of behavior, because with the Five of Swords, it can be like passive aggressive type of behavior, egotistical, it's mental, bad communication. There's a need really here to speak your truth, move forward, move away from that energy with the Eight of Cups. It is about a new journey. Move towards what makes you happy. Whatever choice it is you're making here, this is going to bring a solid future for yourself. And this can be about rebuilding with the Page, starting new, rebuilding a foundation here, Cancer. But whatever this is bringing success. So very, very nice. It is definitely an omen and confirmation for success for what you're hoping for. All right, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to hear, please? August 25th through August 31st. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the sign of Scorpio. Advice and guidance for Scorpio, please. In the near future. All right, Scorpio, so some changes, transformation, maybe some news. See what else Scorpio needs to hear. What does Scorpio need to hear, please? All right. Wow, Scorpio, if you have been down and out, going through the worst of it, maybe even feeling betrayed, for some maybe some health issues, depression, anxiety, there's definitely some health issues coming up that can be caused from emotional turmoil. These 2 5s here, it's a challenging energy, but there's some changes here coming up in the near future, Scorpio. Yes, improvement, especially with health. We have got 2 cards, even really 3, pointing towards emotional health and changes here. Emotional health that can be negative, that turns into physical symptoms. So what is the most important message here? There's going to be some clarity happening here involving this matter. All right. Wow. All right. Well, we have a few different messages here, Scorpio. So a few different guidance cards for the most important message. 3 of Wands, strength, and the 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be involving something with money. You've been struggling, feeling on the outs here. Maybe a work situation, but the 10 of Pentacles is about coming in to money, is about improving resources, improving physical health, emotional, improving your foundation. 3 of Wands, this is happening soon. Near future, we've got 2 cards here pointing to the near future. 3s bring change and transformation. On the horizon, ships coming in, Scorpio. Strength, Leo energy. Okay, so this is saying that for some of you, if this is involving an emotional situation, it is about using all your inner strength and will, having compassion. If somebody here hurt you or affected you in this way with negative energy, negative situations, it is about using all this compassion that you have within you, which may be very difficult, but it can be about inner strength and control. If something here is coming up in the near future for you where you've had to have a lot of inner strength here, Hang on to that, because that can help change the outcome of a situation. It can be about being really strong, courageous, fighting for something that you deserve. For some, money situation, something involving a job, finances here with the Ten of Pentacles, but there's going to be a big change in your foundation, in your resources. The Five of Pentacles can be a big money struggle. It can be a health struggle as well. That started out because of an emotional struggle. You were going through maybe a dark stage here, only focusing on what's been taken from you, what's left. But it is about focusing on the new that's coming in. And we have the Sun. The Sun is an amazing trump card. It is about good health, exuberance, for some, illumination on a matter in the near future. You may be getting the answers that you've been trying to find or figure out with the Sun card. It's also another Leo card, so there's deep Leo energy here. If it isn't the sign of Leo, it's not always a sign. It is about the energy here. And so there is going to be change. Leo is strong, courageous, prideful. I definitely feel like this is hitting on some people that have been dealing with like physical symptoms and issues here. But again, if you're not one of those people, then there's going to be an improvement here in your physical and emotional world. So whether it's resources, finances, and your emotional world. Let's take a look at the Sun card. So there could be some communication, the answers coming through for you, but let's take a look at the Sun card. Take a look at the Sun for Scorpio. The Sun also denotes success here, the red flag. For some too, vulnerability. Again, if there's a situation, maybe like a love situation or something that's been difficult for you, vulnerability could be needed here, and emotional strength. Okay, let's take a look at the Sun card. Now we've got the Chariot, so we've got victory. We've got strength. There's a lot about strength here. All right, and let's take a look at, since there's so much about strength here, let's take a look at the Three of Wands. What is it here that's coming in for Scorpio? What's coming in for Scorpio with the Three of Wands? Yeah, there's clarity, there's truth, there's answers. Something that you've been seeking here, Scorpio, is coming in. So something that you have really been tested on, Scorpio, with the Strength card here. This has been a difficult test, a difficult, challenging period for you, for whoever this is resonating with. All right, my Scorps. So really the message here, hang on tight, the near future. Next week, we've got that new moon in Virgo. That represents your 11th house. So your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, fulfillment, connections with people around you who can help level you up, move you to the next level. All right, let's take a look for Pisces. Pisces, what does Pisces need to hear the 25th through the 31st? Within the next few weeks, Pisces, similar to Scorpio, so the near future within the next few weeks. Got a change in energy happening here. This is for a lot of signs. This could be this Virgo new moon. What does Pisces need to hear, please? Pisces, the 25th through the 31st of August. All right, Pisces. All right, so there's a way out, Pisces. Where you've been feeling trapped, what is the most important message? All right. Pisces, ask yourself, where have you been feeling trapped? Is it your thinking that's clouding you? Is it fear, worry, feeling there's no way out? Within the next few weeks here, we have change coming in for whoever this reading is for. Six of Swords, things improving, moving forward. You've got 2 6s here. So 66 doubles the vibration of number 6 together. This could definitely do with some kind of foundation in your life, whether it is home, family, a relationship, financial. There's change here coming in. So if you've been challenged, feeling stuck, the message here is to release the worry, release the fear. Things are changing. And this is just a difficult chapter that you've been challenged with. But 6 of Swords, moving forward, the 6 of Wands, victory, overcoming whatever challenge here. So you're overcoming something, Pisces, something difficult. You're overcoming this matter. You could be dealing here, for some of you, this could be involving some mental health type stuff, because with the 8 of Swords, the Swords dealing with communication, things going on in your head. So improving some of that to improve your life. So stress relieving things, getting rid of any stress that does not serve you, any fear or worry that can manifest into physical symptoms and physical issues. What is this 8 of Swords energy for Pisces, please? You're moving past this, Pisces. The message here is to put in the work and keep going. Yeah, we have the 4 of Swords, interesting. Recharging your batteries, healing, resting. Major healing energy here. And the Chariot, again, overcoming. Victory. I mean, you've got all the victory cards here. The Chariot, the sign of Cancer. So this can be something that really has affected you emotionally and mentally. The 4 of Swords is saying retreat, recharge, rest, heal. This is extremely important for mental health, physical health, emotional. You're moving past this situation. So something here is going to be resolved within the next few weeks. And we have the celebration. Again, this is all about celebration here. Victory. Reaching a milestone, Pisces. So that's a beautiful message for you guys who are going through this. All right, moving on to fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What does the sign of Aries need to hear, please? We have a year from now. All right, Aries. Going long term with something. Let's take a look at what the tarot cards have to say about a year from now. Wow. Yeah, going in the long haul for something for sure. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 4 of Wands. So for some of you, this can definitely represent some type of commitment. What else does Aries need to hear, please? Happiness within the home. Yeah, there is some decision here, Aries. What is the most important message here? So relationship, love situation could be going to the next level. This could be moving in, sharing a house together. We have the Judgment card. It can represent a very big life choice, life commitment that you're making. Yeah, this is something that's going to bring happiness. Victory with the 6 of Wands. Overcoming any challenges, maybe even emotionally, a year from now. So if things have been going, you know, up and down, smooth sometimes, this can be things smoothing out. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If it's not the sign, this can be about a love connection, an emotional connection. Let's take a look at the Judgment card. Judgment. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, interesting. It is like reaping the rewards. So whatever it is you're putting work into, a home, stability, a relationship, this is about manifesting the fruits of your labor with the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is reciprocity. It is finding a good balance, maybe emotionally within the home, whatever it is you're working towards, maybe even working on building a home. But this could even be job and financially related here, something you've put a lot into in a career, and you're worried about maybe even a home business or something like that. But it is about really manifesting something. Whatever it is here that you chose, this path, this is bringing you victory, success, a big taste of success. So it definitely about being patient with the Seven of Pentacles, because everything's happening in divine timing. This is manifesting. Again, it may take some time. Things are slowly building here, but the best things are built with patience and slowly. So very nice, Aries, very nice. All right, moving on to Leo. What does Leo need to hear? August 25th through the 31st. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo. Leo, big happy changes. Absolutely beautiful. Leo, we have the new moon in Virgo, August 30th. Virgo is your second house. Resources, what you value, who you value, who values you. So there can be big changes here in your foundation, your money, and what it is you value. So maybe in the home life even. All right, what does Leo need to hear, please, for next week, the 25th through the 31st, along with big happy changes? What does Leo need to hear? Something ending that does not serve you for sure, Leo. All right, yeah, you are getting rid of whatever it is that is not working for you. Any kind of toxic people, toxic situations. Ten of Swords, maybe you felt betrayed. Beautiful. And what is the most important message? All right. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Hermit. So the Hermit, going through a big spiritual journey, a spiritual transformation, finding your way, finding what works for you, being in Hermit mode. For some of you, this could be dealing with a Virgo. We have the Two of Cups. This is an offer. This is a divine connection, a meeting of like minds on the same emotional level, the same wants, desires, and needs with the Two of Cups. It could be a business partnership for some. Ten of Swords. I feel like this is pointing more towards the emotional. But with a Ten of Swords here, whatever is leaving your life, even though it was a difficult transition and a difficult ending, it could have been maybe a long-term relationship, you're finding new happiness. So this is a blessing. Something coming in for you, a big life change with the Ace of Cups, new love, new excitement, new passions. The Chariot, the sign of Cancer. This is about victory, gaining control. So getting control of whatever wasn't working for you. Could be some choice here with these opposing sides. We have dark and white, kind of like masculine and feminine. Having a strong spiritual connection, but also being very practical, balancing emotion with logic here. I feel like you're really gaining control of some large aspects of your life. Things like relationships that are very important, big life changes. So I want to look at this Ace of Cups energy. Clarify this Ace of Cups for Leo. If that doesn't spell big happy changes, I don't know what does. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. All right, so Wheel of Fortune represents Jupiter. Jupiter is now direct in the sign of Sagittarius. Yeah, that's your 5th house energy, Leo. All right, so Sagittarius is expanding your 5th house: love, romance, children, what's pleasurable to you, creative pursuits. So it can represent for some work and job type stuff in your own projects. For many of you, it's going to be a love situation. So the Wheel of Fortune is about fate, karma, and destiny. So you may have been in like a karmic relationship that really taught you to grow, or a karmic period in your life, and now you're reaping the rewards with the Ace of Cups energy. So the universe is saying you passed the test, you've changed, you've transformed, now you're bringing in this new energy. So beautiful, beautiful, Leo. All right, Sagittarius. Let's transition to Sagittarius, please. What does Sagittarius need to hear? August 25th through August 31st. August 25th through the 31st. Sagittarius. Interesting. We have yes. All right, the yes card. So with the yes card, if there is something that you've been pondering, should you do it? Is this the right thing? Is this the right person? We have a yes. Let's see what else we need to hear about this yes card, please, for Sagittarius. What is this revolving around or involving? What does Sagittarius need to hear? Oh, King of Cups energy. All right, yeah, so there's some kind of maybe fear or worry surrounding a person, surrounding something emotionally. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ooh, we have the Justice card. What is the most important message? 2 major arcanas there. Nine of Cups. All right, so the Nine of Cups is about manifesting something you've been hoping for, you've been waiting on. The Nine of Cups is also about fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. So if this is something or someone you've been waiting on, worried about, feeling like you haven't gotten all the answers, may have been a little bit stressed about this with the Moon card. It's also the sign of Pisces. There's a lot of watery energy here, Sag. This is saying that wishes are being granted, but it could come in ways that you least expected. So you may need to let go of certain situations, or let go of fear, let go of insecurity, let go of anything that is not serving you or anyone. Because we have this King of Cups energy, we have the Justice card. There could be some type of, for some, a divorce situation, a legal matter here, a settlement. So there's a need to let go of something or someone for some of you, is what I'm feeling. The Yes card is just making that more powerful, but this is also saying that things are going to work out in your favor. So maybe needing to let go of an old life in order to fulfill the hopes and desires that you've wanted to manifest. King of Cups, this could be definitely tied to something emotional. This could also be something that challenged you and pushed you to bring out your emotions. The Moon card, fears are coming to the surface. Justice is a sign of Libra. Let's take a look at this. All right. What is this fear surrounding with the Moon card? Let's clarify the Moon card, please. Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. The Moon again in the King of Swords. So yeah, for some of you, there could be something here involving maybe the end of a love connection or the end of a relationship for some of you, not all. This could be a legal matter, a divorce situation, something you're speaking to someone who has knowledge about, like an attorney with the King of Swords and Justice. Things are going to balance out here. If this isn't involving something like that, something that you've been feeding fear into, the message here, feeding less fear, emotional strength, in whatever change or transition that you are going through, this is going to bring happiness and fulfillment. But I feel like here there's a bit of emotional work that needs to be done, maybe some releasing for some of you. Just trust the process with the Justice card. Trust that the right decision has been made for some of you, is what I'm feeling. This is the right path to go down, that things are going to balance out. Justice is also about fairness. So fairness in a situation. So if you feel like you have been screwed over, things like that, or just feeling like the universe hasn't been on your side, it is. It may be difficult to see through the fog now, but you will be getting clarity here, especially with the King of Swords. Major clarity, major answers. So Sagittarius, hang on tight. Everything is going to balance out, especially emotional. Maybe, you know, there's a need here to try to get yourself more into alignment with what you desire. Especially when you desire something, you need to get yourself in alignment in order to manifest it. All right. And air signs. Starting with Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear, please? The 25th through the 31st of August for Gemini. No need to worry, Gemini. Release any kind of self-defeating thoughts, worry, anxiety. That Mercury mind sometimes can have you a little bit all over the place for some of you. No need to stress, no need to worry. Things are working out as they should. What does Gemini need to hear, please? Yeah, mind stuff going on here with the Two of Swords. Some things might not be fully clear to you right now. This could be involving somebody who maybe hasn't been as clear. You may have some fear-based blockages right now. Yes, Gemini, fear-based blockages, pulling your strength together. Yeah. I had a feeling this Nine of Swords would come up for you. All right, what is the most important message, please? Yeah. All right, Gemini. So we have 10 of Wands here that came out, 3 of Cups. So for those that are putting a lot of fear, a lot of worry, mental-based activity like that into your everyday life, there's definitely a need to release that. 2 of Swords, this can be blocking you. This can be blocking movement forward, blocking your heart, basically at a standstill. So there's a need to definitely kind of gather all of that energy and balance it out, because there's a need here to make a choice from a balanced decision. It's a number 2, a balanced place for a balanced decision. We have the Strength card, the sign of Leo, courage, compassion with this card. You know, this many of times represents compassion for situations sometimes that we put a lot of fear into, especially involving people, if we've had like past traumas and things like that. You know, the woman in this card is taming the lion with her compassion and inner love. The lion is usually the fierce one. So you could be dealing with somebody who's maybe an angry energy, or someone all over the place, or an immature communication or something like that, because they don't know how to handle themselves. There could be some of this on your side, not knowing how to handle yourself, to speak your truth. Typically, Geminis are good at communication, but look, we're all different here. So There's definitely some fear and worry here coming into this, but the Magician is about taking control, taking the reins, confidence, especially Gemini. There's a big thing about confidence here with Strength and the Magician. So for some of you, definitely speaking your truth. 10 of Swords, feeling like there's a heavy weight on you, but really not sure how to get out of a situation. This could be involving a third party for some of you. We'll take a look. But the Three of Cups does also represent celebration after dealing with hardship and hard times. So there's some mental blockages here to push through this week, Gemini, especially with the Strength card. And that did come out in my weekly guidance polls as the main energy for this week. So check that out on Facebook or Instagram on my page. Let's take a look. What is going on with the Two of Swords for Gemini? What is not clear here? Okay, it could be a work situation or something you've been putting work into with the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely could be something involving your security, your foundation, what you want to invest in maybe. Let's take a look at, yeah, because now the Queen of Pentacles just popped out. Could be involving another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like for many of you this could be involving maybe an investment or work. But it is going to pay off, so do not worry. Whatever you're investing in, if it's a relationship, financial. Let's look at the Three of Cups. I feel like you just don't have as much confidence as you should. Yeah, and we have the Queen of Swords. Clear decision, clear choice from a balanced place. So for some of you, yeah, there could be several things that you're faced with, several people. There's a need to make a choice here, but you need a clear head first. So think heart-based, balance heart with logic, and you can't really go wrong there, but, you know, make sure the decisions that you make are heart-based for your happiness here, not just logic. You definitely need a balance of both, Gemini. All right, Libra. What does Libra need to hear, please? August 25th through the 31st for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. We've got recovery, Libra. Recovering from a situation. Could be something from the past, someone from the past. For some of you, this could be involving health, something that really affected you emotionally. Let's take a look, see what the tarot has to say involving this recovery card, the energy for next week. What does Libra need to hear, please? That's a positive message. Maybe this is financial for some of you. It could also be heart-based. Yeah. Something that is called upon all your strength and might. What is the most important message? The Strength card came up in my weekly guidance on Facebook, Instagram, where I post, where you guys pick whatever cards you want out of 1, 2, and 3. The Strength card was the message as the energy for this week. So, all right, Ace of Cups, the most important message. So this could definitely be something heart-based with the Ace of Cups, emotional based, something that you've put a lot into. Something that brought some challenges your way with the Strength card here. So with the Ace of Cups, definitely could be on the love front. Something you've invested in emotionally. New opportunities, new beginnings. The Knight of Cups, definitely Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. could be that heart-based stuff. It can be stuff like a date. It can be a love connection, messages that way. The Knight of Cups can also represent hearing some news. The Knights tend to bring news in. Maybe this is financial based for some with the Six of Pentacles. There could also be some reciprocity happening in a relationship, maybe where your strength and will has been tested. With the Strength card, that is the sign of Leo, but this was calling on you to have compassion and strength through a difficult period. So we'll take a look at the Knight of Cups, Libra. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups for Libra, please. Yep. We've got the Sun, we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, this could have been involving something or someone who was emotionally a bit closed off, not completely honest with the High Priestess energy. It's somebody who keeps their cards close to their chests, out of self-protection. For others of you, it could be about really using your intuition in the situation, involving somebody, diving deep. But I feel like for many of you, this is involving something or someone. Maybe you are holding your cards close to your chest, but King of Cups, deep emotional energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This can be a really divine, deep connection here. So there could be a connection with a water sign energy. The Sun, the sign of Leo. This is going to bring a lot of vitality, a lot of happiness, a lot of health. So if you have dealt with some health issues, the Sun is bringing in vitality and healing energy. This could be about an emotional illumination, though, I feel like for many of you, from somebody, a situation, even if you are coming clean with emotions, but it seems like someone is coming clean here with how they feel. So this could call upon maybe for you to have some compassion and strength if you feel like this person has just, messed with you in the past, or there wasn't that clear communication, Libra. So just keep that in mind. All right, and Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear, please? August 25th through August 31st. Aquarius, we have don't stop. All right, so this is reminding me of the Strength card, which came up in my weekly guidance on Facebook and Instagram, where you guys can pick guidance cards, 1, 2, or 3, but there's always a weekly energy with tarot. This is Strength card has just come up for a few other signs. So don't stop. There is some strength needed here. This is saying keep going with this energy. It's going to be worth it. You will reap the rewards. What does Aquarius need to hear, please? Yeah, wounded warrior energy, Aquarius. Give yourself a pat on the back, whatever you've been dealing with. Keep going. This is when you're feeling like you just want to give up on something. You're exhausted, you're weary. Maybe there's been a lot of stress involved in something, but do not give up. Yeah, there's a lot of emotional and mental stuff here because the mental stuff screws with the emotional. Temperance, divine timing. What is the most important message here? Definitely keep going. This is calling on your balance skills for sure, whatever the situation is. All right, Wheel of Fortune. So the most important message with the Wheel of Fortune, karma, fate, and destiny. You may be dealing with some karmic type of situation, but the Wheel of Fortune is about Jupiter. It signifies Jupiter and expansion. And we have Jupiter and Sagittarius that is now direct. Yeah, that's your 11th house. Hopes, wishes, dreams, wages that you've earned from your 10th house career stuff. So there can be some movement here. So Jupiter went into Sagittarius, I believe it was last November. It was retrograde for quite some time, which is its normal transit, and it recently went direct within the last month and a half or so, 2 months. So The Wheel of Fortune is going to start bringing a forward movement here. Where you've been tested, Jupiter will test you. Jupiter represents expansion, and it is in its home sign of Sagittarius. So expansion here in your life, whatever this difficulty was, it was helping your soul to evolve. Temperance is a sign of Sagittarius, so that's what I find interesting here. We have the Jupiter and Sagittarius card with Temperance. So you're being protected with Temperance. You're being tested with Patience, was what I feel like. So this is worth it now, because with the Temperance card, it is about you using the power to change and transform. So this is where you've been tested here. Changing, transformation. With the Temperance card, keep going. I just want to take a look at this. Power through whatever this is, Sag, because you're about to reap all the rewards, especially with the Wheel of Fortune card. Jupiter switches signs. It will be going into Capricorn. So before it transitions into Capricorn, you'll have some expansion coming in your life. Wheel of Fortune, please, for Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, wishes granted, 9 of Cups. Can't be any better than that with the 9 of Cups. Your hopes and dreams coming true, and with it being in your 11th house, representing your hopes and dreams, expansion there, Aquarius. So it may have not come in the way that you have hoped for. It could have come in a challenging way, but whatever it is that you are desiring, it is happening. Sometimes it just happens in unexpected ways and through trials and tests. But 9 of Cups is a beautiful card, and it's also like a karma type card for doing good deeds and things like that, and being fulfilled. So you've got this happening for you. I feel like you've just got to give it that final push, and you are going to power through this. All right, you guys, I hope you have an amazing week ahead. If you'd like to follow me on Facebook or Instagram or book a private reading, you can do that. That information is posted in the description box below. Take care.